Okay, so this is the first video for Blackwatch restaurant. Hopefully it's going to be a halfway decent one. So this morning I'm going to show you how to do pesto. And this is like really easy, really simple. Got all the spices lined out in front of me. Take your food processor, take the top off, and you're going to load in a bunch of pesto or basil. Now, I showed you guys earlier, I posted how to clean it and wash it. Okay, get it prepared. Get everything ready. Now once you get it loaded up, you're going to add your spices. Okay, cracked pepper. You're going to have a half a teaspoon of cracked pepper. You're going to have a teaspoon of chicken bouillon. Okay? And don't anybody Martha Stewart me about the little glass cups. This is a half a teaspoon of pink sea salt. Okay? This is a teaspoon of onion powder and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, sometimes I'll use fresh garlic in here. Today I'm not, just to make it simple. This is what we call a steak mix, which is basically cracked pepper, mixed seeds, herbs, and garlic. Okay? Gonna add that. Close the lid. You're going to pulse it once or twice, lock it in place, and okay, well, let's try and do this again. After some technical difficulties with the food processor that's never broken on me before, you've seen me add all the spices and everything already, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pulse it a couple of times. Okay, see the leaves will start breaking down. Okay, as you get down further, you're going to want to keep adding your pesto or your basil. You do not want to grind it into mush. It should be kind of chunky. And here we go again. Alright, now, once you get in your second couple of handfuls, you're going to add some olive oil. And this is more by feel than it is by anything else. Okay, you're going to add it slowly so that you don't add too much. You see how it starts grabbing the leaves and starts making a nice paste with it? Now you're going to take the rest of your basil and you're going to shove it in there. Now this is about 2 pounds of fresh picked basil this morning, which is going to give you a lot of pesto. Because you usually don't use more than a tablespoon or so in each setup. Okay? Now it's not grabbing, so we want to add a little more olive oil. Now the other thing I do is to help preserve its nice green color is we have the juice from 2 lemons. I'm going to add a little bit of that, probably about half. Okay? You don't want to add too much. The lemon acts as a preservative. And always do it on pulse. Alright? Now, the next thing we're going to add is our cheese. And I use a combination of Parmesan Romano and Asiago, and yeah, it's Kraft. But it works. And you're going to want to add almost as much cheese as there is pesto, so it's like a 50-50 mix. Okay. Break it up, get it in there. Now this is going to thicken it right up, so you're going to need to add a little more olive oil. You want enough olive oil in there to keep it slick and shiny. Alright. You're going to run it around, you're going to puree it, and when you pull it open, now that it's done, and that's all there is to it, it's that simple. You want to make sure that there's enough olive oil in there that there is a sheen and that it covers the top of the pesto. The olive oil keeps the air out, which keeps it from turning black. And that's it. That's all there is to making pesto. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy, it's just getting a hold of the basil, and you're all done. Alright, thanks for coming.